All right, good evening. Here we go again. We're going to make this short and sweet this time around. We got a couple of newcomers this year. Evan Spitza, Ryan Sanger taking over for PK and Pine. And we're going to explain to you how this is going to go. This is a really serious league. Everything we do here is official. So please pay attention. Just real quick, to recap on what happened last year. I looked into it tonight, and I just this can't be correct. So Noah, if you could verify, I'd really appreciate it. But I showed that Bailey won the league last year, and so that's likely a misprint. So if we could kind of look into that, because I like to give the proper champion their due. But according to what I have, it says Bailey won it. He beat out Thompson in the championship in the battle of like a Hale Central thing. So at least if this is correct, that Hale prevailed. Chris, I don't know. We'll get back to you on that. But anyways, no, Bailey won. First championship, good for you. Bringing up the rear was Pappas, despite having the first pick, finishing 2-12. Very unimpressive, to say the least, Eric. So we're looking for more out of you this year. So how this is going to work tonight is that I have all of your names crumpled up into this hat right here. I'm going to pull one out at random. After I do that, I'm going to roll the balls over here, and then I'm going to show you which pick you're going to have in the draft, which is Wednesday night, starting at 7:30-ish. Maybe at BW3's in person. There's an online option, as long as you do one or the other. So, without further ado, let's kick this shit off. Coming at you from a spot where I used to have Zoom meetings during COVID. I used to have drinks at my kids' table here. All right, first up, Eddie. Retired from policing, not retired from fantasy football. We're going to see what pick he's going to have. Ed didn't finish too well last year, 11th. But he's got other things on his mind, so I'm sure he's not too upset about it. Now, I've noticed in previous years that no matter how close I hold these balls to the camera, you can't see. So around the honor system here, but Eddie, you're picking 4th. That's not so bad. Good work. All right, let's keep going. Every year I crumple the shit out of these things. Next up, Gmo. Only guy ever to go back to back to back to back. Last year, though, looks like finished 5th. Gmo is going to be, oh Christ, is this 6 or 9? It's a good question. I think it's 6. Greg, you're 6. The 9's got a line underneath it. Now, every day Noah's asking me, when are you going to do the draft order thing? And I'm like, dude, I'll get to it. And then I looked and the draft's like tomorrow. So I suppose I should do it. Huggy, you're up next. Thompson last year, lose. Not only did you lose to Bailey in the championship, but you kind of got your ass beat. But Chris had a good team last year. Had that Cooper Cup pick. Shocked everybody. Steve, you will be drafting number 7. Pretty undesirable. Sorry for that. All right. A lot of shitty picks are going. Ooh, one flung out, and that's going to be the one. Let's see what we got. Oh, don't. Hold on, I'm doing a bourbon flex here, so I can't block it with the hat. All right, who's next? Ooh, newcomer. And also the tallest guy in the league, Evan Spitza. Evan, let's see where you are going to be drafting in your first ever NBPD fantasy draft. Jostling them good, and you will have pick number 12, drafting right at the end, back to back. I don't know if that's good or bad, but it doesn't matter. That's where you're going to be. All right. Oh, shit. I flung another one out, and that's going to be the one. This is a really official process. The next person is Kegs. Last year, just missed the playoffs. Finished 7th. Big country's got to do something this year. And you're going to have the 10th pick. So I hope you can figure out something to do with that. We're making great time here, folks. Next up, the Chief, the Kemosabe, also did not finish well last year. No, when Bailey wins the league, everybody else finishes poorly. The Chief, 10th for you. Whitetail Freaks, you might need a new name this year. I don't think Whitetail Freaks have done well for a long time. And you might be drafting from like the North Woods. And if you don't have good internet connection, you might be in trouble. Because you're going to be relying on these guys. But you're going to have the 5th pick. Regardless of internet, you're number 5. Okay. Next up is the commish himself, Noah Phillips. Noah, again, did a great job, leading the league this year. Fucking hell. How about that? Very wishy-washy. I told him, I said, look, let's have the draft in the roll call room. We got the 2 big TVs. We can bring in beer. We can close those 2 doors. He's way too responsible. He said, no way. He just couldn't get himself to do it. Maybe next year. Noah, pick number 3. Not too bad. Rewarding you for good leadership. I hope your team name has something to do with Power DMS this year. All right, we're getting down to it. Still got number 1, number 2, 8, 9, and 11. Pappas has had the first pick the last 2 seasons. Last season did absolutely nothing with it. And the first pick is still out there. If this motherfucker... Let's see. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. Pappas, yet again, has the number 1 pick. You must have a horseshoe so far up your ass. Good work. Although I don't even know who's good this year. Who's the top guy? They're saying McCaffrey. I don't know. I don't even know he's still in the league. Okay. Oh, another newcomer. My boy Rowdy. Ryan Sanger. Ryan, it's going to be 2, 8, 9, or 11. And there's the line underneath the 9. It's going to be pick number 9. Pretty undesirable, not the most undesirable, but you're new to the league. So you'll have to accept it. It is number 9 for Sanger. 3 left. Up next, the champ, Bales. Time out. All right. Bales went from never making the playoffs to winning it and just destroying everyone. 13-1 in the regular season. Blew Thompson out of the championship. You got the 8th pick though, so you got your work cut out for you this year. Make it happen. If you want to make us believers, do it 2 years in a row. Okay, there's 2 people in here. One's me, and the other one is Cleb, I believe. And there he is. Cleb is at least a 4-time champion, I believe. I don't have the stats in front of me. And he's also a bourbon and other fine whiskey connoisseur. Cleb, you either got 2 or 11. And whichever one you don't get will be my pick. Really got my money's worth out of this ping pong ball thing. Come on, grab a freaking ball here, buddy. We'll get one. Here it comes. Here it comes. Stand by. Clev, you got number 2. I wanted it, but I'll let you have it. You got number 2. That means let's make sure that we do this properly here. Yep. Me. I have 11. Let's recap it. Pappas, 1. Clev, 2. Noah, 3. Edwin Encarnacion, 4. Hinges, 5. Gmo, 6. Thompson, 7. Bailey, 8. Sanger, 9. Kegs, 10. I am 11. Spitza, rounding it out with pick number 12. The rules in this league are weird. The scoring is weird. So look into that or don't before the draft because it really doesn't matter in the end. 7:30 Wednesday night. Be there or be square. Have a good evening.